Hairballs is people tell me people tell me a lot that I have a closed mind and that I need to experience more in life. I need to be more accepting. I need to put myself in other people's universes. I need to make love with the galaxies of other people's realities. Look, bro, yes, I'm closed minded, but I don't like to think of it like that. And I don't think you should think of it like that either. Because closed minded, somebody calling you closed minded is a shaming tactic. It's a shaming tactic to get you to just accept anything and everything. And when you accept anything and everything, you have no reason to expect what you would consider to be acceptable. Having a close, you could call it closed minded. I call it having standards. That's what I call it. I don't accept anything and everything, and I'm not open to all kind of possibilities entering my life and my space, bro. It's very important. It's very secret. I mean, sacred and a secret, man. I like to keep secrets. The thing about it is, look at look at all the most beautiful places in the world, bro. Hawaii, closed-minded. China, the Great Wall of China, closed-minded. India, closed minded. Most of the people in India are Hindus and they're vegetarians or vegan. That's closed minded. Japan, Norway, Sweden, closed minded, closed minded. Look at England, closed mind. America. Look at America, man. Do we have the best economy in the world? I don't know. I didn't do the numbers. Do we have the most open borders in the world? Yes, we do. Canada, closed minded. Look at them. They're over there beautiful. It's not about you having a closed mind. It's about you having standards. It's about you not willing to accept anything and everything, bro. I don't want I don't want my children to just experience life in a specific way, in a specific lens. I don't want everybody to have the thing about it is, bro, if you go in Jay-Z's DM right now and you ask him, "Hey man, you want to have dinner?" You don't know me, I don't know you, but if you don't meet up with me, that would just reflect on the closed mind. Is Jay Z closed minded for not wanting to hang out with you when you only have one picture on your Instagram and it's of you with a blunt and you got all kind of drugs on the table? No, Jay Z has standards. You know why he has standards? Because he's valuable. You know why he's valuable? Because he told himself he was valuable. Then he made himself valuable. And now he has to protect himself. You should not be trying to chase anything or obtain anything that you cannot protect, bro. And the thing about it is, your mind and your energy is the most sacred, amazing thing that you have to offer to the world, bro. In 2021, we don't, we don't, we don't exalt the most beautiful people or the greatest warriors. We look for the people that are the greatest thinkers. You might think, well, Kim Kardashian has 55 million, 5,000, and 55, 60,000. Bro, Kim Kardashian, as beautiful as a person she is physically, she's not a thought leader, bro. She might be a thought leader, but she's not a thought leader. She's an influencer, but you know what? I'm not even gonna say that. Cause I never met her, I never had a conversation with her. But when it's somebody that you value, you don't say they're closed minded. You say they have standards. When I have standards, when I say, hey, I don't want to meet this person, why don't you want to meet this person? Because you already told me why I should not want to meet this person. Because my energy is not a thotty. I don't have thought energy. I don't thought around. I don't want to be friends with everybody. Now, I did make that video about friends, which I'm going to put that video back up. But me doing research on myself, doing research about the world, doing more research on success theory, leadership theory, it would be very ignorant of me to stay so isolated and not make friends. At least attempt. But at the end of the day, you saw the video on judgment I just made. I'm gonna judge you. I'm gonna pick the chosen few who are worthy to be around me. And if you say I'm arrogant and narcissistic, so be it. Am I arrogant? Am I narcissistic? Am I closed minded? No. I have standards, my dude. The thing about it is, let me give you this. I had a warrant for 7 years from when I was 20 to 21 to 28 is when I turned myself in 2 years ago. During that time, I had no reason to have standards because legally I wasn't even supposed to be walking around in the world. So, what kind of standards should I have? Little to none. So, yes, my BM, she does look like a chewed up piece of bubble gum in the face. She does. Her body does look like a ketchup packet. It does. But I couldn't just go outside and campaign. And when I thought that she was acceptable in the face because she deceived me, I told her to slide through, but I was just so in the mood and just frustrated, and I just wanted to take my anger out on somebody's daughter's vagina. I had to do what I had to do, bro, because I couldn't have standards at that time. That's how I used to think. I could have just said no. I'll be real with you. I could have just said, yeah, you look like a man and you're shaped like a bowl of ice cream. I don't want to do anything with you. I could have said that, but I didn't. Because I was so open minded and accepting and just, I don't even want to go, I don't want to keep talking about that. But at the end of the day, bro, you have the right to choose and to pick what you accept in your energy. Don't let anybody make you feel bad because you have standards. Especially if you're a valuable person, especially if you have youth, especially if you don't have any kids, especially if you have a decent job, especially if you were raised right, if you were seasoned correctly, especially if you got the sauce. You don't want to hang out with him? He's a good person. I know he does this and this, but still, you can't judge him. Judge away. Judge away. I give you full permission. You are ordained. I ordain you to judge people, bro. Judge. Have standards. Stop. Don't accept. If you don't have a job right now, I didn't feel this back in the day when I was living in Arizona with my cousin Quinn and them and Jock. Quinn, my cousin at the time, I think he was on parole. I don't know if he was on parole or not, but he was looking for a job, bro. And he had 2 kids at the time. He still has kids. They're still alive. And I was saying, bro, judging them, judging them. Why don't you just work a job at McDonald's until you could get a better job? You're intelligent. They might make you manager in less than 3 months, bro. You're well spoken. You have good manners, good people skills, strong eye contact. You're beautiful. Why don't you just make little $8 until you could move up in the world? And he said, because, cousin, I know I'm worth more than that. I don't want to waste my time making minimum wage. I know for sure I have the confidence. I trust myself enough to keep looking and keep my feet on the dirt so I can get the job that I deserve. Standards. Standards. He was close to the fact that McDonald's was hiring. That's what everybody does when they just get out of prison and they're on parole. I don't want to just give my time and energy to Mickey D's. And I thought he was being stupid. I thought he was being arrogant. I thought he was being foolish. But at the end of the day, nobody taught me that, bro. People didn't teach me. People don't teach a lot of their children to have standards, bro. This is why the world is how it is, bro. Because everybody wants to play. Everybody wants to play, pick me, accept this, accept that. It doesn't matter that I put this in my body. It doesn't matter that these words come out of my mouth. It doesn't matter that I don't read. It doesn't matter that I'm underemployed. It doesn't matter that I'm disabled. It doesn't matter that I have mental health issues. Just choose me. Just accept me. It doesn't matter that I'm out of shape. It doesn't matter that I look like Floyd Mayweather in the face, but I got a nice round boot. It doesn't matter. I'm a good person, bro. No. It doesn't look at my record. It doesn't matter that I've been in jail 17 times and I'm only 17. It doesn't matter. I'm a good person. Bro, no. You don't have to accept everything. You don't have to finish the apple if you bite into it and it tastes like an orange. You don't have to do that, bro. If the steak is undercooked, don't eat it. Don't. Trust me. Because when you lower your standards, you lower the possibility of you being happy. But I want to experience. I want to touch this. I want to travel here. I want to, bro, stay in your lane, bro. There's nothing wrong with staying in your lane. It's nothing wrong with connecting with your identity. It's nothing wrong with communicating with your ego. It's nothing wrong with you understanding who you are and what you need to do and what you need to not do in life. You don't need to expose yourself to everything. It's okay. You don't have to experience everything, bro. You don't have to have buyer's remorse or lack of investment remorse, bro. You can miss out on some stuff. Everybody's not to experience your energy. Everybody's not to experience your time and the beauty of your mind and your emotions and your creativity. You don't have to accept everything because everybody does not accept you. You get me? You don't have to accept everybody because everybody doesn't accept you. You don't have to be open to the fact that these people are in danger. Okay, these people are in danger and they're getting abused and they're getting hurt. Where were these people when we were getting abused and getting hurt? I don't care because they were doing what they wanted to do when we were getting abused, when we were in slavery, when we were going through the Civil War movement, I mean the Civil Rights movement. They were just sitting back looking at us, watching. Now you want me to have some kind of empathy towards you? No. I'm closed to that because this happens to us every day. It's been happening for the past 400 years. It's been happening since 1865. And you were just sitting back watching, just building your empire, plotting on us. Oh, okay, they're going through this, but when they get on their feet, we're going to open up a store here, 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 here. We're not going to put any money in their community. We're just going to watch them get harmed by the police. We're just going to watch them harm themselves. We're just going to watch them destroy themselves. But we're not going to do anything about it. You know why? Because they had standards, because they didn't care. They were close to us. Well, we're gonna build these communities and we're gonna paint all these colors everywhere and we're gonna pervert the symbols for the chakras and all this and we're gonna take their information and we're gonna empower ourselves and we're not gonna help them. We're gonna build laws to protect ourselves. But when it doesn't work, we're gonna ask them, we're gonna recruit them. You see? We're going to create this movement that's going to empower one person. We're going to offset the power structure. We're going to destroy everything. Oh, it's not working. Well, let's recruit the minorities, even though we don't care if they live or die, but we need to just push our movement and we're going to corrupt their communities and we're going to destroy their households by telling them that men are bad and they don't need them. But then when they realize, oh, nobody wants me now because I'm 35 and I'm stupid, but I'm just gonna just revert just everything that I did in my past. Forget that. It doesn't work like that. If you had standards and you realize your own power, you wouldn't be oppressed. You wouldn't be in overdrive right now trying to play catch up. But no, you wanted the front end of the deal, but you didn't understand the payouts. You know why? Because you didn't have standards. Because you didn't have standards. Sad. Now you want us to pay for your mistakes. If you would have just made the connection and networked properly from the beginning, you wouldn't have to rely on your survival skills. Because that's not what we have all this technology for. For you to still act like you live in the jungle. For you to be a apex predator. Get these likes up, man. Share this video. You wouldn't have to do that if you had standards and you knew yourself and you weren't trying to move so quick, trying to move so fast, trying to keep up. That's not how life works, bro. Now you're eating a karma sandwich right now. How does it taste? I'm not talking to one specific group, obviously. I left a lot of context clues. I sprinkled a lot of powder all over this video. I'm talking to everybody. from all communities, whatever language you speak, whatever language your ancestors spoke. I'm talking to all y'all. But you don't have to accept everything. Don't let them trick you into lowering your standards or altering your life goals or altering your perception. You have your own perception and your own consciousness for a reason. And people respect individuality more than a lot of things. And when people can just trick you into tasting their Kool-Aid, bro, they don't respect you. But you just said you were disophobic. Now you're hanging out with these people. Bro, they're not, that's weird, bro. Just like it says in the Bible, a double minded man is unstable in all his ways. Don't be unstable, bro. You know what you're taught. You're grown enough to understand what you're doing with your energy and what you're doing with your mind and your attention. You don't need to touch everything. You don't need to accept everybody, bro. You know why? Just like I said, I'm going to reiterate. You don't need to accept everybody because everybody doesn't accept you. Because when you needed help, they just watched. And when you need help, they're going to watch. You have to protect yourself. Whatever you build, you have to protect. And you maintaining your own identity and you understanding what you have going on and the beauty inside you, when you really understand that, you're not going to accept just any old thing. Why do you think you have an immune system, bro? You have to have a social immune system. You have to have an emotional immune system. You have to stop being an emotional tampon. You have to stop being a garbage can for negative energy. And don't let anybody shame you. Don't let anybody shame you for understanding basic biology, basic science, basic governmental structures. Just because you don't want to hang out with somebody or just because you don't want to hold hands and exchange energy, that doesn't mean you're bad. That just means you're practicing the first law of nature, which is self-preservation. So don't let anybody put any sauce in your soup, bro, because it's your soup. It's your soup. You have your own herbs, you have your own spices. At the same time, look, I will end with this. All my all the people that I socialize with, most of the people that I socialize with, if you were to dig and dig and dig and find out everybody that I was open to hanging out with, you wouldn't expect it. People tell me that all the time. They don't expect me to know who I know because I don't act like them because I understand that I need to grow. I understand that I have weaknesses. So the people that I'm around, they're there to strengthen those weaknesses, bro. They're there to devour them. They're not there. I don't hang around with people that's exactly the same as me because that's dumb. Now some people, we have a very strong emotional and social rapport because we're very much so similar. But naturally, I'm a chill more on the quiet side. But of course, I can get crazy. Of course, I have amazing charisma. But when I'm around those type of people, I'm quiet. When I'm around the quiet homies, I'm the one that's talking and leading and blah da 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 because I want to adjust myself. I want to see what works and what does not work. The people that I'm around, they're not. You would never expect me to even know anything about what they know because it's like a book. Somebody writes a book. This person wrote this one particular book based off of the last 20 years of their lives and the books that they read, the hundreds of books they read in the last 30 years. It's filled with vocabulary from different eras of time. It's filled with events and histories from different eras. It's filled with stories and anecdotes that have nothing to do with my personal history. Why would I not want to invest my time into observing that information? Why would I want to hang out with somebody that was born on 3/30/91 in the city of Chicago and moved to Atlanta? Why would I want to hang out with my own twin? I already know what I can do. That's boring. Okay? The people that I kick it with and the people that I socialize with, different walks of life. Totally different walks of life, 9 times out of 10. But I know they have their limits. And even if they don't expose that side to me because I make myself very clear. I think very extremely. Ask my girl. There's a lot of things that I might put out that I accept, but I don't. I really, really don't. And when I get comfortable enough around you to express it, you'll know. You'll know. Okay. A lot of what I say on my video, this is business, man. Like 90% of my personality I put into these videos. But I understand there's an algorithm. I understand that certain words need to be avoided and certain subjects cannot be talked about. Because if I say it how I want to say it, then my video is going to get taken down, it's going to get demonetized, and my channel will be history. So I have to keep a lot of that stuff to myself. Sometimes it comes out. I'm not drinking anymore. My last drink was March  31st, the day after my birthday. Hey, I'm trying to go for that year, maybe a little bit longer. I have a lot more self control, a little bit more self control. And I'm willing to talk about specific things and I'm unwilling to talk about specific things. But if you do want to know, you might think that I just hang out with just anybody and I just allow anybody in my circle. That's very untrue. I'm not so depressed anymore, so if anybody wants to swing through, I don't know what we're gonna do, but it's a possibility. See? Sensei, hold on, let me see. What'd you say, bro? Let me read these comments real quick. How you do that? Trap Money, the label, salute this chat from my other channel. Oh, what's up, man? I've been chilling, man. I've been traveling a little bit. I'm about to travel again in a couple weeks. I've been working. I've been putting out overtime. You got to be open minded. You got to watch. You could be open minded. Okay, like some people don't eat Chinese food because they say Chinese people eat dogs. That's not smart. Okay, that's ignorant. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if you're against specific types of lifestyles or thoughts, you have every right to be against. If you do, let's say if you're a Hindu and you're like, okay, I worship multiple gods. I don't want to hang out with anybody that's monotheistic because my life, my religion is not necessarily a religion. It's more of a lifestyle. They practice religiosity, and I don't want to hang out with people who practice religiosity because statistically, there's more crimes, there's more violent crimes, there's more offenses that have to do with the genitalia. There's more poverty, there's more mental health issues in areas that are monotheistic, which is statistically true. Monotheism is more dangerous than being secular or being polytheistic. So, because I am polytheistic, I don't want to hang out with people that are monotheistic and that practice religion. That would be wise for you to do. I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong. I'm saying it's wise. I'm not going to condemn you for thinking like that. I'm not going to condemn you for using your knowledge and your biology to protect your energy because that would be dumb. That would be dumb. If you can prove to me on paper why you don't want to hang out with these people, then I'm going to deem you wise and intelligent. You want to do the no fab challenge? I'm doing it right now. I'm not going to release any fluids from my body besides urine and maybe some saliva when I smoke a square. You know what I mean, bro. Semen. I can say semen. I'm not gonna ejaculate until like the 25th. And it's been, I think the last time I busted a nut, bah, was like the 31st of March. So that's what I'm talking about, bro. You could be closed minded, you could be open minded, but you still have to have standards and a limit, man. So Sensei said, "What's up, Kim Yana? Man, hit my line, bro. We could kick it. We could kick it like in May." Sensei TV said, "If you don't smoke gas or drink, we don't hang. LOL. Unless you on this self empowerment mission. We could go to my cousin's crib, bro. If you come to the rack, if you go to Chicago, excuse me, we go to my cousin's crib or something like that. She drinks. Johnny Boy Blaze, what up to the family? What's up? That's the brother. Everybody in this video is my brothers, man. We all have a strong rapport, man. People that I knew for years. Good video. I needed this. I want to do the no fab challenge. If you're doing the no fab challenge, then keep a closed mind, man. Don't hang out with people you shouldn't hang out with. Well, I'm not saying that just because somebody's lifestyle may oppose your or not even oppose yours. I'm not saying that if you're a Pan African, you can't have white homies. That's not what I'm saying, bro. I'm saying if you do the research and you have a legit reason to be closed minded in specific areas, I don't blame you. For example, I don't hang out with people outside my family that are addicted to anything because I already know what comes with that. I try not to. I don't hang out with bums. I don't hang out with people who don't even attempt to make their own money because that's dumb. It's not like when I was smoking a lot of weed, I don't hang out with people who smoke weed because you just don't understand life and we're not gonna have anything in common. I did okay, yes. When I was 16, that's how I thought, right? I don't hang out with people. If I was in college and I had a job and I was just grinding, I wouldn't hang out with anybody but people that's grinding, bro. Because I don't need you asking me for money and asking me for a ride in between class. In between class, I'm gonna be hanging out with my girlfriend and sleep and doing homework or working. So I don't need to be giving you my energy if you every time I see you, you're asking me for $20 or a ride, bro. That would be dumb on my part. You can't teach me anything but except what not to do in life through your own example. You're the five average people that you hang out with the most. Why would I? Just like one of the homies, I had to cut him off for a bit because he wasn't doing anything. Somebody who I saw specific patterns in this 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 victim back and forth. I just didn't want to do this because of people liars. People who are constantly lying, people who are constantly pumping me up, saying they're gonna do something, and then I don't hear from them for a month, and I bring it up, and they're like, "Oh, I forgot about that." What? Well, don't talk to me then, bro. You're on some bipolar stuff. You're on some immature, weird stuff. I don't hang out with people like that. I don't hang out with people who just got out of jail and they have nothing to do. They have nowhere to go. And I mean, as hypocritical as that is, when I just got out of jail and I didn't have a job and I didn't have anywhere to live, I was on a different mindset. I wasn't in a depressed state of mind. I wasn't all jacked up emotionally. I was ready to go, you know? So, but if somebody didn't want to socialize with me, I would totally understand because if I were you, I wouldn't socialize with me either. Females that have borderline personality disorder that are not doing anything healthy in life. There's nothing wrong with protecting yourself. It's not about you having a closed mind. It's about you having standards. It's about putting that Great Wall of China up, bro. Before you before you manifest something and before you try to get something, make sure you could protect it first. If you're looking for a job and they need you to have a car, get the car first. If you try to go to Harvard, make sure you have school supply. I don't know how Harvard works. Just make sure Trump's wall. If you try to do anything, bro, make sure you have the proper knowledge to defend yourself. Make sure you have the proper knowledge to defend it. Just like I was watching this one video. Do I agree with this in totality? No. But the dude said that if you can't defend yourself, then you're not a man. If you can't defend what you have, then you shouldn't have it. If you get something and somebody more powerful attempts to take it, just hand it over to them because you're gonna get harmed in the process and you're not gonna have the thing. So you might as well just give up. So The prerequisites for obtaining something is to make sure you can maintain it. Why get this apartment if you know you can't pay rent? You're just gonna mess your credit up and you're gonna mess your mind up. Take it slow. Let me get back to these comments. You hear it's difficult. Um, I think what you should do, to be totally honest with you, bro, this might be some horrible advice. But what I think you should do is I think you should have intercourse with a very beautiful woman or women, right? For about 2 weeks, right? And then just stop. You know why? Because you're gonna be too used to getting vagina and your hand is not gonna suffice. You're gonna be too used to seeing titties and booty and hearing the panting and the sweating and just the lovely activity of intercourse. You're gonna get used to that, then it's just gonna make you not want to masturbate, bro. Trust me. Like, have you ever been through a breakup with a woman that you're always inside her, bro? And then you just broke up and you're like, damn, I can't even jerk off because I'm too used to you see what I'm saying? I think that would help if you just did that for 2 weeks with one girl. Or that's interesting. No fat. I mean, it's really you have to fill your life with physical activity, working out, reading, eating well, eating healthily. Um, I would say watch. Nah, I'll just tell you the information that he gave. So just don't interact with any females on that level. Don't go on any dates. Don't go on Instagram and look at females. Don't go on Facebook, look at any females. Don't watch any videos that have to do with. Don't go on xvideos.com. Um, Work out, bro, because that energy is going to be repairing your body. That's what it's going to do. As long as you work out, that energy is going to be repairing your body. That energy is going to give you extra strength. That energy is going to give you a little bit more creativity. The energy is going to make you more masculine. It's going to raise your testosterone. Yeah, that's facts, bro. The greatest part of the discipline, the easiest part of the hardest and the easiest part is just not putting yourself in that position to be tempted. Like, that's the hardest part. You're going to want to move, bro. You're going to want to do some push-ups. Um, you're going to want to meditate. And you need to be doing research on sexual transmutation, because if you just let the energy sit, even if you do push-ups and even if you have a physical job and you're constantly taking walks, every time that you feel that energy surge through you, you do some push-ups. You still do need to learn how to do breathing exercises and circulate that energy, because it's going to pull in one place. So it's not just a mental and physical thing, it's spiritual as well. Seeing all these females in short shorts, I mean, you're gonna have to go outside and interact with women, bro. You're gonna see some cleavage. But number one, have a plan, bro. Have a plan, have a date. Don't just say till whenever I feel like it. Whenever I'm just so consumed and I can't hold it in anymore. Don't do that. If you want to do a month, do a month. Then go past the month. When you get to day 25, you're like, I could do another month. That was easy. The hardest part, just like with anything, the hardest part is the first 3 days, bro. After 21 days, it's easy, bro. Definitely. Change your mood whenever you get in that type of lust energy. You weight train, break dance, right? Weight train is your new addiction. Watch, bro. Watch. When you get past like 10 days, you're gonna get so much stronger, bro. But you definitely need to eat. Stay away from pork and red meat, bro. Because that's gonna turn your libido up. Stay away from drugs. You should not be drinking, definitely, because that's just gonna mess your testosterone all up. It's pretty much it's gonna take it's gonna take your efforts and just it's gonna take your efforts and just flip it inside out. The first 4 days is when because it takes for you to actually be considered on semen retention, it takes 4 days. So the first 4 days is actually one day. So I would say the first week to 3 weeks is the most important, definitely, because it takes. Let's say I'm not even gonna say all of that. But yeah, man. So have a plan, and then have a plan on what. Just say, write down what you're doing, why you're doing it. Give yourself a date, a window, and give yourself at least 5 things you're gonna do when you start to get to that point. Okay, I'm already working out, so every time I feel this, I'm going to. Some people say take a cold shower. I personally have never done that. It doesn't need to be freezing. It just needs to be under room temperature. Um, I'm gonna do a cold shower every time I do this. Every time I feel this, I'm just gonna understand. Okay, this energy is pulling in my lower chakras, so I'm gonna breathe it up to my third eye. Right? You could do that. Um, every time I feel these emotions, I'm going to write a rap. Just have some exit strategies, man. Definitely have an exit strategy, have goals, and I would definitely say read. Read about feminine psychology. Read about female nature. Read some red pill stuff and watch some red pill videos. Definitely, bro. Definitely. So far, the drug addiction is a thing of the past, and I'm eating more pure. That's awesome, bro. That's really cool. I think we should all. I think we should all. I did it the day after my birthday because um, the universe was telling me to have make this your first sober birthday ever since you start turning up. And I was spending it with my woman and everything like that, and we were both supposed to do it. And of course, bro, I did the Adam, man. I was Adam in the Garden of Eden, bro. That serpent told my woman to drink the forbidden drink, and I drank it with her, and it was just horrible, bro. Because of me, because the man, because I led her out of the Garden of Eden, and it was horrible. And that experience was really bad. I had a horrible birthday. So I decided, you know what? If I would have just went with the goal, if I would have just stayed sober, we would have had an amazing time, much better. We had the cupcakes and the icing, the Japanese food. It was gonna get real freaky, but look what happened. That's why I'm sober. I would have been turning up right now. It's my off day. I got a bottle right there. I'm looking at it. I got the bottle for offerings for my ancestors and all of that. But I keep it open. I keep it out so I can see it because I want to train my mind to be used to seeing alcohol without drinking it. So I don't recommend that. I have a strong mind and I have strong emotions towards my sobriety. So I do want to say that though, bro. You do have to expose yourself at some point, but you already said it's females walking around, so you're seeing the females. You're seeing the females and you're attracted to them physically. That might be enough for you, but if I were you, I would turn it up just because I'm an Aries and that's just how I do things. I'm not gonna take the video down. I'm gonna keep this up. Facts. Kim Yana said, facts, bro. I drank Wednesday and my body ain't recovered till today. Wednesday? Today's Monday, bro. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, that alcohol will affect you for like 3 to 4 days, bro. Like bad. Like especially if you did not do it properly. Like, nah, I'm good on the alcohol, bro. I'm good. I was gonna take a shot yesterday, but I was too tired. To be honest, I was like, nope, it's only 7. If I go to sleep right now, that's gonna mess up my whole week, my sleep pattern. Hey, right, bro. Right, man. And then it's just like I really shouldn't be drinking. I think I might make a whole series. I'm about to transform this whole channel. I'm about to turn up real hard with this channel, man. I got the iPhone. You know what I'm saying? I got that for my birthday. My girl got me some jeans and a sweater. Nah, but yeah, I'm about to put up probably. I just did a live. I did not mean to do that one. This one, I'm gonna keep this one up. But I'm not gonna start doing videos again after this until I record like 30 pre-recorded videos, or at least until I have 100 different ideas. Cause I really just ran out of ideas, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. It was my 30th birthday too, bro. I would tell you the story, but I don't know how she would feel about that, and I have to be considerate. But let's just say it went from guts to guts on the floor. That's probably too much. You'll probably be mad about me saying that, but yeah, man, it was not a good situation. Not at all. But wow, it's really late. I have to go to this doctor's appointment, and the office is about an hour away. I have not been charging my phone. Oh, no, we lit. 87%. All right, guys. So if you have any video topics or ideas that you want me to discuss, please don't be afraid to either leave a comment in the comment section. And yeah, man, I do want to talk about things more spiritual. I might make a video on semen retention or like journal it or something like that. Saturn returns. I'm going through my Saturn return. I'm gonna make videos about slang. I'm gonna make. I might make a series on simp stories. Just let me know, man. Thank you for that birthday wish, man. I really appreciate it. But yeah, man, that's it. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the bang, you the bang, we the bang together, man. Life is in the breath. Peace.